You've done it for your mum. She's down in some style at your restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, it's bloody hard having your mum in the dining room.
Why?
Well, I mean, you can't give her the bill. And then she wants to eat her lamb bloody well cooked. And you say, look, Mum, let me just change things around. Let me just show you what it's like to eat pink, and you served it to me for 18 years grey. Let me just show you something different. So then she comes back and she says, you serve me anything with blood in it, I'll scalp your ass. So, you know, you get a little bit freaky. So when the ticket comes into the kitchen and it's her order, I'll make sure that the cooks and the brigade and Mark Sargent, the head chef, will not realise that's my mum's table because the lamb's well done.
What about this style that you've shown in various television programmes that you've done? This very abrasive style, this sort of Alex Ferguson hairdryer approach to your staff. First of all, is there within the kitchens, is there that culture that's how it's done?
Yeah,
I mean, was it done to you?
Yeah, you can't. Of course it was done to me, and it's in the process of training. It's the industry language, and it's something that, you know, you can't just pick up excellence and brilliance. You've got to be in there. And I see it as no different to half-time in a changing room with the doors locked, and, you know, you're getting absolutely pummeled, whether it's Jock Wallace, Jock Steen, Alex Ferguson, or Kenny Dalglish, and you're losing 2-0 against a bunch of part-timers. I'm telling you, it's not. Come on, guys. Pull your thongs up. Try a little bit harder. We're only losing 2-0 and there's only 37,000 people watching you. And try not to get offside. So, you know, it's... And let's go back to service in the kitchen. And now, gentlemen, when you've finished washing the salad, would you mind passing the spinach? And please move quickly because time's moving on. They've only spent £2,500 on wine and, you know, move along. No, you know, it's an industry language, so you've got to rev it up, you've got to generate interest, you've got to get them excited, turn them on with that level of perfection and give it to them.
Now, what about cooking at home? Do you bottle up the wife?
That's a nightmare.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it's not a nightmare, but, you know, I don't do dinner parties.
You don't?
Well, it's just a nightmare. I went round to one a couple of years ago, and this guy tried so hard. He made this gratin dauphinoise, and it was sliced potatoes with cream and garlic. And I took a bite, and you know, I crunched. And he said, "Everything okay?" I said, "Yeah, it's fine, but you forgot to take out garlic." And so I sat for half an hour with this clove of garlic under my tongue because I didn't want to say to him, "No, you dickhead, you left the garlic in." When Tana has a party and she has her girlfriends round for dinner, they're expecting, you know, a ravioli lobster, a poached lobster bisque with a fine basil puree, you know, fillet of beef rossini, and you know, maybe a lemon meringue pie. But out comes a cottage pie. Or if it's not a cottage pie, it's a shepherd's pie. And if it's not a shepherd's pie, it's a Caesar salad. So, you know, we don't really do that stuff at home.
But you have 2 kids, don't you?
Well, I mean, you have his and hers cars, don't you?
You've got 2 kitchens in
2
your
kitchens.
house?
Got the most amazing, beautiful, lower ground floor kitchen for my wife, and I've got this lovely, stunning 1,500 square foot kitchen upstairs.
What do you mean?
With a code lock on the door. Because I don't want to come in, you know, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, finding an overcooked, charcoaled cottage pie. And, you know, I like my kitchen at home. It's my sort of little play area that I can really develop. And I don't want it sort of, you know...
Is it where do you work there and think up new recipes?
Yeah, I do all sorts of things at bizarre times of the night. I mean, it's amazing. It's like having a Bentley parked in your kitchen. This stove, it's 3.5 metres long, it's all stainless steel, it's got 5 ovens, it's got an induction wok, it's got a charcoal grill.
Did you ever imagine when you made that enforced move from soccer to what you're doing now that you would get as much out of it as you have? Did you ever imagine it would obsess you, take you over in the married house?
I think it's a dream come true. But I've pushed myself to the limit, and the most exciting thing about food is there's never 2 days the same. And France confirmed for me how good I understood food and how comfortable I was living in Paris. And you find out a lot about yourself when you're in a strange country, can't speak the language. You've got basically 10, 15 quid a week to survive on. You're working in a cafe Saturday, Sunday to get some cash. and you're working in a 2 or 3 Michelin-star establishment Monday to Friday, and you really think you're the bee's knees, and you become fluent in French, you get yourself a French girlfriend, and that was a little bit tiring sometimes because it was very passionate, as you know, and it was like going to bed with a Rottweiler strapped to your chest. It's not the kind of thing you want to do at 2:30 in the morning when you're completely shattered after a 16-hour day.
Come
So,
on. Come on.
you're half French.
Yeah. Arr.
So that was the real sort of passion that sort of came out, and I really wanted to become passionate about my career, and I learned a lot there.